So back in 2019, I started giving rides to my homie who didn't have a car, and every weekend we would drive an hour away so that he could spend the day with his girlfriend, and when they were done, I'd pick him up and we'd drive back to our hometown. And it was during one of these trips that my homie asked if he could play a song, to which I said, of course, because I like expanding my horizons. He then played a song called No Remorse, which I found to be very catchy, and ended up playing it a few more times. And after dropping him off and going home, I did some research and ended up discovering one of my favorite underground rappers, known as CK. Tyrek Langell, professionally known as CK, is from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, and began his rap career in early 2019 with the release of his debut single, No Remorse, on February 1st. 2 weeks later, he released another single titled Dangerous on February 15th before dropping a third single titled Pressure on March 1st, which featured NBA YoungBoy. These three singles were received very positively, with No Remorse gaining just under 4.5 million views and his other two singles gaining a respective 2.5 million streams. CK would respond in kind to this positive reception by releasing his first album titled Blood on My Hands on March 29, 2019. Shortly before the album's release, he did an infamous interview with YouTuber Say Cheese, in which CK becomes increasingly annoyed with the interviewer's questions, which culminated in him walking off and ending the interview. Much like the singles before its release, Blood on My Hands was received very positively by fans and included the 3 previously released singles along with 8 brand new tracks. Songs like Deja Vu, Dangerous, Nightlife, and Winning showcase a more laid-back and relaxed CK, whereas songs like No Remorse, Predator, and Reaction showcase his more aggressive and fuck you attitude. This album would put him on the map in the underground rap scene and gave a spark to his newfound career. CK would start doing shows and continued to record music throughout 2019 and 2020, dropping new songs with accompanying music videos. This would all come to an unfortunate end in 2021. In March of 2021, CK and his friends were at a casino in their hometown of Pine Bluff when an altercation began after a security guard supposedly asked them to either quiet down or leave. Things got heated, and as CK and his friends were escorted out of the building, 2 of them produced handguns and began exchanging gunfire with the security guard. The group fled the scene, but would ultimately end up turning themselves in, with 3 of them cooperating with the police and throwing CK under the bus. And after being represented by Pine Bluff lawyer Ephraim Neely Sr., CK is being held on a bail of $250,000 with a release date set for 2028.